Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in Geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I kind of tell you guys the hot books that I'm looking for. Now I gotta start this video off like I start all the videos off by saying, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get some of the hot books to cover price. It's all for fun, so please don't spend your rent money. Another point of this video is to share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I may want to get it. Day is young. It's the best day of the week, comic day. So let's get right to it. As usual, we're going to start out with Marvel, but before we do, I got to remind you guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Really helps the channel out. And with that, let's get right into Marvel. The first book I'm going to grab from Marvel this week is Captain Marvel #2. Sounds like there could be some new characters in this, as well as it's stating that Captain Marvel assembles a new team. So I mean, that could be kind of cool. We could be seeing something with that. And to go along with that, I would grab Captain Marvel #2, the movie variant. With the hot new movie coming out, Captain Marvel, this book could contain some firsts. And it also contains those firsts as far as the team or whatever goes. Also, I find that some of these variant covers, if you actually can meet one of the actors at a con and get that CGC'd up, they really go for quite a bit of money. So I don't know why the actor ones, you know what I mean? Maybe they're just harder to track down, or that's usually a harder thing to get as far as the creators are everywhere. I'm not too sure about that. And lastly, I would grab, just for the cover, I would grab True Believers, Captain Marvel #1. I like the True Believers series, a lot of these being certain second prints of that. I love the big classics, you know what I mean, the covers that everybody recognizes. And again, sometimes you can kind of get a little bit in the aftermarket for those. Nothing retirement based, 4s and 5s, maybe 6s sometimes. 15s in the rare ones, but I don't see that one doing that. It's not iconic enough, but still kind of cool. And that's what I'm going to grab from Marvel. Next, we're going to move on to some DC, and kind of a pretty big week from DC this week. The first book I'm going to grab is Batman Who Laughs #3. This is a hot book. I mean, you got the whole thing, hot character, hot creators on it. And also, damn, why is everybody choking Batman with the chain? You know what I mean? In a total plausible scenario where I could totally see that being done, physically. I had to say that for Gil. But still, the book looks good. Next thing I'm going to pick up is Batman Who Laughs #3, the Federici variant. Again, you have a hot artist on a hot book with a hot character. Sure to be good, so going to grab that for sure. Next, I'm going to move on to The Flash #64. Looks like the start of a pretty new epic crossover. I love Ratchet characters, so the Flash and Batman totally effed up on the cover of just cover A is the one I'm going to probably get. It looks pretty neat, so I'm going to grab that. And then I just move on to some covers. The first book I'd grab just for the cover is Detective Comics #998, the Frank variant. Gary Frank does covers well, and this is a nice Batman cover. The Gary Frank covers do well, is what I meant to say, and this is a pretty nice Batman one, so I'm going to have a look at that. Next thing I'm going to look at is Superman #8, the Liefeld variant. Liefeld, I don't know if I really like this cover. The pose looks awkward. Again, Liefeld, I don't know, he's not really one of my favorite artists, but he does have his fans. So him drawing Superman, I don't know, could be kind of interesting if he's starting to draw a bunch of DC characters. Something I'm going to have a look at for sure. I don't know if I'm going to grab that, but still, it's a kind of a cool cover. And last book I'd grab for the cover is Wonder Woman #64, the Art Germ variant. This is a really nice Wonder Woman cover by Art Germ. I expect this one to do well. It seems like DC is starting to do the sideways covers, which aren't really my favorite. Because, when you just look at them in a box or something like that, it kind of ruins the image a little bit. But this is still really nice. I love how Wonder Woman's flying through the air. The sky looks really neat. Her lasso looks really neat. You can tell a lot of the artists are moving to, computer digital coloring. Not a knock or anything. Just it's prevalent in a lot of these covers. But still, I'm going to grab that Wonder Woman one. And that's what I'm going to grab from DC. Next up, Image. Only one book I'm really going to grab from Image this week, and that is Spawn Kills Everyone 2 #3. This is just the regular A cover, but I'm going to call it the McFarlane Infinity Gauntlet homage. This is an awesome Infinity Gauntlet cover. I love the homage to this. I could see this doing pretty well, you know what I mean? Everybody really loves the Infinity Gauntlet, kind of homaging back to that, McFarlane drawing it, so something I'm going to grab from sure, and that's going to do it for Image. Moving right along, we're going to hit up Antarctic Press, and only one book I'm going to grab from Antarctic this week, and that is The Devil's Number 1. This is supposed to be it says rooted in a true story. I don't know how that is because you never know. It's something about after the war, some Japanese soldiers confronting their sins. It sounds pretty creepy. It's a book I'm gonna have to kind of look at the art inside, you know what I mean? If the art's really nice in there. The cover doesn't seem too bad, and it's done by the same artist as the cover artist, so if the art's not too bad in there, I might pick one of these up, but you know me, I'm kind of into horror books, and that's gonna do it for Antarctic. Keeping it going on some of the smaller publishers, we're going to move into Dynamite, and by smaller I mean not the big two, maybe Image might be kind of in there now, the big three. Anyways, with Dynamite, and the book I'm going to pick up this week from Dynamite is Vampirella Deja Thoris, number 5, the Joe Gisco variant. I'm not 100% sure if this is an incentive yet, but I'm assuming not. It's just a nice Jesco cover. It's featuring the 2 characters. I like how they look on there. You know me, I'm usually into something a little bit thicker, but still, it looks really nice, and I just like it. It just looks classic. I don't know, it's really well done. I like the profile. I like kind of the rock thing that they're sitting on. Even that looks kind of abstract. Yeah, so I'm going to have a check out for that, and that's going to do it for Dynamite. Moving right along, we're going to hit up Red Giant Productions, and only really one book I'm going to grab from Red Giant this week, and that is White Widow number 2, the DeBalfo lenticular variant to be exact. This is just a really great Cheesecake cover. I'm really hoping I can find one of these. I really like the form, nice and thick. I think it's a great cover too. White Widow, again, is kind of an underordered book. I know that the first one went crazy, so we don't know what the retailers are really going to do as far as ordering the second one. They might be catching on, but I could still see this book being a little bit hard to get. So yeah, I'm going to try to snatch up one of those, and that's going to do it for Red Giant. Last but not least, we're going to move on to Rothic Comics, and this is just me, the last few picks just being me and my Cheesecake bag. You know me, I kind of like the sexy covers. The only book I'm going to grab from Rothic is Ancient Dreams, number 1. This is just another great Cheesecake cover for the bag, you know, female forms that I like being drawn. Looks really cool, so I'm going to grab that for sure. Throw it into my collection, and that's all the books I'm going to grab for this week. Well, guys, thanks for joining me for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Make sure you always check out SaddleCityComics.com. We have a lot of books up on there. We're on Facebook, eBay, Twitter, all that good stuff, so make sure to check us out. Saddle City Comics Inc., I believe, is our Instagram. And also make sure to check out your boy On the Hunt 403. Just getting it started, you know what I mean? Posting up just little books and finds I have and other little comic stuff on Instagram as well. Yeah, make sure you check out all the new content we got coming. Again, if you like this video, like, subscribe, really helps us. I'd love to stay and chat with you guys, you know what I mean? But time is ticking. Got to get my butt out there and get these books. Hope you guys have good luck getting these books too. I'll see you next week. Peace.